You can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You can be the world, you can be the world. Heads in the mountain, you can break rocks. The world's gonna know your name. The world's gonna know your name.
I'm Sunny Bonani and you are watching God's Youth Today. Stay tuned.
This is Timothy Michelle and you're watching God's Youth Today. Enjoy!
Hello there, how you doing? It's your boy DC Success and you're watching God's Youth Today. Stay blessed.
Hey guys, this is Tanaka Mangere and you are watching God's Youth Today.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. This is God Youth Today with Ngoni Vikaudo Mkana, and that's my name. So I know it's been a minute since I last posted my last YouTube videos, but I want to thank you for the continued support. I believe we're going to touch more lives with what we share here. So I'm just going to go straight into this. One of the last things that we last talked about was how is our youth really ruined dating. And I was just looking at some of the things that are happening right now. Things to do with child marriages, things to do with teenage pregnancies. And I had to show you some horrible statistics that are represented by the government, and it's really something that that we have to really be concerned about, because it's affecting this generation of youth. A person never gets to see the rest of her teenagers or his teenagers before being already being a parent at that age, and that now promotes other things to do with abortion and other things to do with suicide, because many people cannot handle it. I recently saw a case that was so disturbing. There was a 12-year-old girl child who died giving birth. Now you begin to wonder, what is a 12-year-old doing? That shouldn't be the way things are. I believe a 12-year-old is someone who's probably in grade 7. That is, if in Zimbabwe with our schooling system, you have to be in grade 7 at 12 years old. 12 years. You haven't even started high school. You're still in primary school, and you are pregnant at that age. Now, in this scenario, I would personally believe that it's not the fault of the child. There is no 12-year-old who can seriously say, I want to have a child at this age. But these are some of the things that are so damaging that we have to see what's really going on. Because obviously those who are responsible for it will never come clear and say, okay, and admit that they were wrong, they did this, and stuff like that. So I really don't know how we can go about this, but it is my outcry right now with this video to say, how best can we help girl child? I've had so many programs and so many initiatives, but it seems like we're still lacking. So I'm appealing to whoever is watching that we as God's Youth Today, we're trying to make a sound program for anyone who's battling these kind of issues to reach us, to talk to us. It's mainly for counseling, really, so that we can help each other. There is really nothing much we can do in terms of financial resources, but it's basically to be out there for prayer, self-esteem, counseling. That is not at the end of the world, and it's not their fault. Those who have been through these things, it's not their fault. We're just trying to show that we are there. We are God's Youth Today. So I'm gonna say this: if you know anyone who's going through under this, these extraordinary circumstances, please just reach out. I'll leave my contact details, and then everything will be there. So please, we just need to be out there for these people in any way we can. Understand we have some lockdown measures, so it won't be easy for us to to move around and stuff, but we gonna do our best. So, but mainly it's for counseling, it's mainly for prayers, it's mainly for these things that I believe they've been suppressing our youth. I really wanted to talk about a lot of things that are affecting our youth concerning dating. There are a lot of things to discuss concerning dating. Obviously, what many have been led to do in terms of peer pressure. People are doing things that they should never be doing, and for the wrong reasons actually. So I wanted to make this video about them, but really this whole issue about child marriages kind of took a leap forward in my program, in my scheduling, that I had to really say these things out. Now, I told you guys that between January and February in Zimbabwe, we recorded nearly 1,800 cases of child marriages. Child marriage meaning the girl child was 18 years, was below the age of 18 years. So, and to me, I've actually reached out to see what are the main causes for child marriages. Obviously, there's the influence of a lot of things that are happening, one of them being poverty. No one has a purpose, no one has a career, no one has no one at home, there's no food. The only way out is to get married. And really, that is something that is so disturbing. And I've been thinking, and I was just wondering if there are people out there who would want to reach out and help. Please do also contact me as well, so that when we do find people who need this kind of help, not necessarily look for a way out through marriage, we'll be able to help them. At first I didn't really thought this would be like an organization for charity or anything. It was mainly for empowering youth to become who they are in Christ, what God made us to be. But these things, they are so disheartening, and it's happening really. Some of them don't have school fees, and you really, because I've been getting some information from, I've been trying to reach out. That's why I've been so quiet. I've just seen, of course, I've some information concerning some people that I cannot share at the moment, but I'm saying these are things that are happening. So I might need your help. If you're willing to help, please do contact us. I will leave the details on the description below. But anyway, what I'm saying is there are a lot of things that are affecting the girl child. For them to just find an escape route and say, I want to get married, I want to have, start my own family. Number one of these things is poverty. And with the COVID-19, with what it has done with the pandemic, a lot of them just thought, you know what, let's get married. There's nothing to wait for anymore. So that's why the numbers actually rose. That's one of the things that I looked up and saw. And unexpected pregnancies also lead to early child marriages, because now you have a child, you have nowhere to go now. You can go back and live with your parents and say, now I have a child. It's not something that they easily appreciate. There are actually people who go early into marriages because of such circumstances. They would have probably planned to say 3 years from now and then we'll get married, but because of this unprecedented situation, an anticipated situation, we now have to do this. We have no obligation but to do this. So these are some of the things that are affecting the youth. And I just saw, like, on a local view, I'm yet to do a video where I talk about the general aspect of it, why people go into child marriages, sorry. But these are actually specifically things that are pushing girl child, especially in the SADC region. You will be shocked by how many people are actually affected by this, and it's a concern that I'm actually raising to whoever is watching. Please, we need to educate. If you know someone who is going through some of these things, please just reach out so that we can reach out to them as well. Thank you for those who have actually given up some information on them, so that I would actually try and talk. It's heavy because they actually make solid points. You see that you hear a situation where there's no food, there's nothing. A person has lost ambition, career, purpose. Really, they will tell you that, what am I supposed to do? And when it's like that, it's hard for you to come across and counter that with even something meaningful to say, because what they want is more like action, not necessarily words. People will actually tell you that they don't eat words. So I'm sure you guys just heard me what I had to say. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm gonna leave my details below. If you wanna help, if you wanna contribute, if you wanna also advise me on something to talk about as well, please do share. Thank you so much. This is Ngoni Victor Mkanana signing out.